If you had advice for anybody out there, what would it be, Dad?
Keep it real.
Keep it real all the time, nigga. You already know what it is.
When keeping it real goes wrong, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Say what the fuck? That's
Logic, it's crazy because light skins is in. It's light skin season. You know what I mean?
It's always light skin.
Sacramento's best light skins right here.
Right. And the rapper Logic got a little bit of backlash for using the N-word. Logic is technically he black and white? He black and white?
So I think
what is
I think his dad is more like me. He's like half. So he's like I think Logic is
On
more
St. Patty's, where were you at?
I was working.
Shouldn't have been celebrating, nigga.
Apparently I almost witnessed the murder.
Niggas gotta work.
But anyway, no, I think Logic I think is like my son is. So Jordan is a quarter. Right?
That's my kids too.
So I'm gonna look at this like this is how I look at it because he getting a whole lot of flack. I guess he was in a video with his dad, and then he says the N-word. But this has been going on for a while. There's been a lot of people on Logic just about him because he don't look like he's black. Like that's the thing.
I would feel good about Jordan saying nigga. Like,
so
what about me?
So I'm gonna get to this. So I'm gonna get.
I'm white.
So I'm gonna get. That's
I could tell you have nigga in you. As long as I could tell you have nigga in you, like you, nigga, we both on the plantation.
I don't.
You just might be on the house.
Nah, but I'm not. But I'm in the house.
That's
I'm
okay.
in the house though.
Give me the ends.
This is how I look at it. I don't use the word.
Tell Massa I don't need 200 pounds. I need 100 pounds for the week. 100 pounds for the week.
We all got a massa.
You gotta get 200.
Yeah, we all got a massa.
Wouldn't would tell on us, bro. If we ran from the plantation, he would tell on us.
Master,
Hey, I don't know who left,
like
but
his
he's
life.
Master, them light skins
Tell
didn't
him about
pull
the gun
their
line,
weight.
boss.
But the
Tell him
coach
about the
chains
gun
are
line,
off.
boss.
Them light skinned boys didn't pull their weight. This cotton can't just pick itself, Master. I'm sorry.
You see? Who taught you the word sorry?
Nigga, who taught you octagon?
Sorry, who taught you that? I don't even think why he getting backlash is because he's saying the word nigga. I don't think that's it. I think it's because motherfuckers don't like him. I think people don't like his rap style. I don't think people like him as an MC. I think that's the. If
Does
you
he look black?
No. So if
A
you
little bit black?
No, it's how he says it. I need to hear how he says it.
It's not even that. No, because in his lyrics, because in his raps, he's said it before. Okay.
There is one photo in there with his glasses on down there with his finger on his head. He do look black there.
Everybody can do the Malcolm X.
He couldn't have gone to the plantation. He could escape that.
Damn.
That's
he look
why
like
his eyes is blue.
Steve-O. That's a Steve-O.
He
look
look like Steve-O.
Wow,
That's
he
a
does look
Steve-O.
like Steve-O.
I ain't gonna lie, his mama cheated on him. His mama cheated on him. That ain't his daddy. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. That ain't his daddy.
Bro, but it's like
Oh, he's white.
So that's I think that's one of the issues.
Yeah, he can't say nigga.
I know I look Puerto Rican. That's what I be getting. People
Rican.
people thinking I'm Puerto Rican. And
Puerto
shit, but,
Rican.
bro. You.
Look,
He looked like that kid. Remember what was that movie? Damn, the one with the kid in the pool had the glasses.
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
He looked like that fucking kid.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I don't know, man. Like if he said it, I'd look over. I'd be like,
yeah.
like what'd you say?
I watched that movie
Like,
knowing that they would have called me nigga in that
But
movie.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Let's catch the
What's-
beast. Throw the ball over there, nigga.
You just different.
what's interesting about this conversation, especially with him too, is some people are saying that he's trying too hard. Like he's trying to prove his blackness.
Yes.
That's the reason why he had his dad on this video and he said what he said. It seems like he's like trying to because people are questioning if he's black or not. So he has his dad on.
I believe that.
And then he says what he says, and it comes off. I will admit it comes off weird. That's McDaniels, right?
He's
half black.
He's half
Right.
black too.
He
Yeah, I
look
heard
just
about
like
that.
Logic.
Exactly. That's why I pulled him up.
Damn, that's
You
crazy.
sure that ain't his daddy?
Mom, where's the mom?
I don't. He.
She white?
You said he half black.
She white?
Black, yep.
Shit.
If she's white, he's an eighth black. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That nigga eighth black, and he's just trying to move to San Francisco just to get that $5 million. Fuck that shit.
What gives you the pass? Like, what gives you the pass?
Well, my boys told me like if you got 1% rule. You know what I mean? Then
1%?
They say if your my boy say if your dad's black, if you got
I've heard that.
if you got a 1% rule, but the way I look at it is I try not to say it at all because it's a derogatory term. You know, just like the F word with gays. You know, I try not to say it. Them is all derogatory terms. Them is all terms created to bring people down, especially people of our race and color.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I try not to use those words
At
at all.
any given time.
Even though I ain't said it one
Even
time.
when you're in an argument or fight.
Yeah, no, I'll say brother. I teach my kids to say brother. Like there's
I be
a
trying.
million other words you can say. You know what I mean? Besides that one, even though we use it as an endearing term, you know what I mean? We use it as a brother term. But why not just say brother?
I was raised
Like
by
damn, brother.
I was raised by my elders, my uncles, my grandpa calling me nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, get over here.
Yeah, black
Like,
lips,
right.
nigga.
like,
We're
nigga,
different. We're
nigga,
different.
you know, so when I grew up, it was a term of like, you family nigga, get over here.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like,
Right.
And so when I use it, that's how I kind of use it. And I guess, yes, because how we use it now, it has kind of like lost its weight. You know what I mean? As far as the magnitude behind
Like
it.
the negative. Like
Exactly.
The yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It don't affect me like that for different reasons, but
no, I feel you, but it's just the term that we're using it. We're using it to
Well,
say,
you
nah,
say
you my.
But what if a white dude calls you that? Then it
see,
didn't lose it. Didn't lose its weight then.
Very
no,
valid
no,
point.
because I laugh.
Me too. I laugh.
I laugh,
I
I
laugh. That's how I don't get offended. I'm like, okay, you're ignorant.
My white homie Will.
With the
man,
watch,
I lived down the
listen.
street. This nigga my whole life. I call this nigga my nigga because that's just what I call my brothers. And we was playing basketball one day. I'm trash at basketball. One of my homies fouled this nigga on the court, and he's like, "Damn, nigga, you foul often." I shit you not. Everybody stopped and looked at this nigga. His nose was bleeding.
Hold on.
And then everyone was like, "Yo, bro, you fouled my nigga, bro. Like, chill." And then like they just gave this nigga the pass. Like that.
What if they would have said, "Damn, you fucking fouled me, nigga"?
You see
See,
how
now
you
that's
had
now
to
that's
ask
you
it.
have to add that in
Supposed
there.
to say that.
You like that? You like
That's
that?
not
Look how
what
you
he
get
said.
affected by
Yeah.
that word. I
It-
love it.
if
I fucking
you're
love
adding-
it.
I want to get specific. Is it a percentage? Like
I'm a
what percentage do you gotta have that gives you the pass? Because you said 1%.
Hold on.
Nah.
I don't think
But
you
that's
can be
what my boys
1%.
say. That's what
You
my
can
boys
have
say.
you can have 1%.
They
but
said
if
the
you
one
was-
drop rule.
So you could have 1% black in you. You know the situation, right? I know your dad's black, right? Your mom's white. Your son, you know, he's gonna be quarter black, right?
Right.
He's
same with me.
raised in a family where if you're raised like where, bro, you saying and using the term nigga loosely,
Which he don't use it, by the way.
which is understandable. But if he was raised that way, I can't fault him for that.
True, and that's how I was raised.
You know what I
so
mean?
that's the difference.
So-
Like,
so-
that word was used.
And if you were raised that way, you would know how to correctly say it and confidently to where me wouldn't have a problem with it. Because if you was just some random nigga and you came up to me in a way like Stefan said, like, you just foul like that. Like, yeah, nigga, I do. I'd probably call him a nigga back. You know what I mean?
Here's my thing
because of
about it.
how he said it and how confident he was. It let me
Listen
know
to what
he-
you're saying.
He,
There
was,
was no-
he was raised in
You're
a
saying
family
how?
that.
There was no hesitancy.
Here's my thing.
Because the
Exactly.
how does matter. The how
Exactly.
does
Here's my
matter.
thing about the how.
Exactly.
Here's my thing about the how.
If you're over here stuttering,
that you had you
Here's my thing about the how.
Scared, timid
Rob-
to say it, then I know you shouldn't say it, right?
Here's my thing about the how, because I've talked to Rob and a few of y'all about that, because I came from a town that was all white people. I got called that word every day. It was so, bro, I got numb. I got numb from that word.
Was it like derogatory, like
Like, come here, you fucking nigga. Like, bro,
See, now that's-
straight up.
see, that's-
Like,
he
that's-
grew up in
that's
Arizona.
different.
I grew up in
that's
Arizona, bro.
different.
That's not okay.
That's
But it's not
different.
okay. But guess what? It didn't matter. I got tied by my legs and dragged with a go-kart through an alfalfa field.
What the fuck you mean that don't matter, motherfucker? That matters.
Yeah.
you Tony, you damn near went through a lynching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
damn near
yeah,
went through a lynching,
yeah,
bro. I'm telling you. So when people in the city talk about racism, I'm like, y'all ain't been through racism. I have. Like, y'all ain't been through that shit.
Everybody experiences racism in their own magnitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like we're both biracial. Like my dad's black, my mom's white. I'm hella light skinned. But that doesn't mean I don't face my own discriminations. You know what I mean? Like I'll throw a little example out there. Like I'm the only black dude. Well, me and Tooch, me and my sister Tucci, we're the only black people in our white family. The only blacks on our white side, but we're the only whites on our black side. You see what I'm saying?
Like my dad, he worked at the prison.
Okay.
All right, so we lived in Tracy. So I want to remind y'all this. This is 80s in Tracy, California.
80 what? 80 high 80s or low 80s?
like
Years.
mid 80s.
Mid-80s. Okay.
Mid 80s.
Okay.
This is a predominantly white neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then now it's more predominantly Hispanic neighborhood now, if you go there now. But it's predominantly white at that time, right? And I'm like 2 and 3 years old. They not only didn't like that my mom was with a black man, one of the people who lived across the street came across the street and said to my mom, I don't like you.
Yeah.
You know, like it was more upfront
Yeah,
back then,
Ebony
right?
and Ivory
Right.
jokes.
So
Yeah.
but they still allowed me to play with their kids.
Oh, yeah.
But I remember getting picked on. Like, so there was one kid I used to play. We were around the same age. Just like I'm like 3 years old, you know, whatever. But it was like an older kid who always used to pick on me hella bad, a white kid or whatever.
Pick on you?
Right.
Shit.
I'm like 3 years old. So, but we ended up moving because my grandma lived in Richmond. So at that point, it was kind of like the planets aligned. My grandma's getting older. Hey, this shit over here just ain't vibing right. You know, so dip. Right. So I'm 4 years old now. I go to Richmond because at that time Richmond is predominantly black.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the major difference. The reason why who I am is because when I went to Richmond, and because I'd been there before because I visited my grandma, I wasn't accepted with them white kids. But with all my black friends, they was like, "Nah, your daddy black."
Same with me.
I was like, when I was
Same
young,
with me. Yeah.
and so and I don't care what anybody says.
That's how you look.
You want to be accepted. I don't care how cool you think you are. I don't care about
By
none of
your
that. How
culture.
confident you are. Everybody wants to be accepted by somebody.
Yep.
Right.
And everybody just embraced me, and that's who I felt who I was, and I was comfortable being.
Yep.
And I think that matters. Your environment where you grew up.
You said I almost went through a lynching.
That was a damn near
through the word nigga. But
got
here's
to
my
an
thing, bro.
alfalpha
Like,
field, bro.
bro, it's the intent. So when it comes to the word nowadays, and the way I take it, because I went through so much trauma back then.
Right.
Here's my thing. I feel like all black people should have an intelligence about them to understand a word's a word. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And to me, it's like a word can dictate what? You remember what happened at Mix? Why I didn't work there no more?
Ignorance.
Because another man who was our bouncer, co-bouncer, he's a black man, didn't like the N-word. He got us in a situation where we lost our jobs. Overall, that's what happened. That dude got away with everything he did that night, and we lost our jobs. We lost tips. We lost all that shit because you let him get away with a word.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, it's the intent. I try to be smarter and more intelligent.
Yeah.
So when I hear that word, I'm like, so when I hear white boys going, woo, you fucking nigger, I'm like, are we? Yeah. What are you gonna do me, huh? What you gonna do me, fucker? Like, I like to fuck with them, bro. It's like, dude, that word has no power over me. Karma.
TikTok that he's talking about right now, that old school country one where it's like black and white, and there's that black dude walking by in a trench coat. And he's like, "What's up, nigga?" He's like, "What? Hey, what'd you call me? What'd you call me?" He got all hyped up, you know, his brother to brother. He's like, "What's up, nigga? We got to take the word back." You know what I mean? And he's getting ready to whoop his ass for calling him a nigga, right? And he's
They
like,
both
wait,
black?
he's like, "Wait a minute, I'm gonna whoop your ass, nigga." He's like, "Oh." Like he realized, like, you know, it is just a word.
Yeah.
You know, and if we use it against ourselves, then that word can't hurt us anymore. Nigga, did you just toss me a blunt right now?
Still, nigga.
Yeah, I definitely need a light.
And that we have to own that word.
If everybody had your mindset, that word would go away. Mm-hmm. Fact. That word would go away.
Because white
if
people
everybody
wouldn't
had
use it
your
no more.
mindset. Yeah.
Asians who use it the most wouldn't use it no more. Oh my God, those Asians, bro. I feel like they was black. I was like, nigga. Well, park right, nigga. Shit.
Wow.
You leaving? You ain't got a house, nigga. Where you going? Oh shit! Light skin, the dark skin battle.
It's a different time and age, man. Different time and age, man.
So what percentage? Is there a percentage?
There ain't no percentage.
None.
It's the look. It's based off look because that's how you get dick. That's how you get talked to.
Damn, you said, is that how you did?
Well, but I'm more like you said. I'm more comfortable around my bros. You know what I mean? I'm not. It like okay. Put it like this. If
But
this
y'all
was,
too look niggerish. Like y'all niggas.
right, and we walk it. No, we walk it. We talk it. It's for real.
Black is beautiful. So is tan. But white is the color of the big boss man.